we are keeping our eyes on Hurricane Fiona, and Chief Meteorologist Margaret Orr is joining us now with the very latest.
So Fiona now has 85-mile-per-hour winds. This is Isla de Mona. It looks like it went right over it. Here is Punta Cana, so it's about 45 miles to the southeast of Punta Cana, and my nephew and his family live right about there. Thankfully, it's not too bad where they are, but this is a system that looks like it's going to be intensifying possibly before it even makes landfall. So a look at the forecast track, and there you can see Cat 1 now forecast to become a Cat 2, then a Category 3 hurricane, and those hurricane force winds again extend out about 30 miles from the center. Right now it's moving west-northwest at 10 miles per hour. So I'm zooming in to let you know exactly where it is. Right here, there's Puerto Rico. They're still getting very heavy rain. This is the Dominican Republic, and right here, Punta Cana, forecast to go right over the northeast portion of the Dominican Republic. So that means they're getting some storm surge, they're getting some rain, and then move into the Atlantic. And once it moves into the Atlantic, it's going to intensify. This is Monday night, winds 105 miles per hour. Here we've got the Turks and Caicos, the winds then about 110 miles per hour. You move to the north, here the Bahamas, and at this point it's to the east of the Bahamas with winds of 120 miles per hour. Looking for Bermuda right about here. It's definitely in the cone, and it's on the east side of the cone. So that means it's going to get some heavy rain, it's going to have some strong winds, and we'll have to watch it. Winds forecast to be as high as 125 miles per hour, and then it's shooting out in the Atlantic, but winds still Friday night. I know this is all the way into Friday, up to 110 miles per hour in the North Atlantic. So we're looking at the system. Here's Puerto Rico, and the heavier rain now over Puerto Rico, right over the south central portion. Heaviest rain is over the Mona Pass, and then now moving into the Dominican Republic. Reconnaissance is in there, and look, the pressure now down to 980 millibars. When it was sent out, it was 982, and the last report had it at 984. So this pressure is dropping, and that's an indication that it's getting stronger. There is dry air on the north side. Looks like you've got some dry air wrapping in on the west side, which is why the western portion of Puerto Rico getting a little bit of a break. It's over warm water, and that means, yeah, it's going to intensify. And there you can see the water temperatures all the way along its path, forecast to be in the mid to the upper 80s, but some dry air out there. The Global Forecast Ensemble, this has really been the better model over the past couple of years, brings it kind of close to the Turks and Caicos, and then pretty much over Bermuda. The European ensemble brings it over the Turks and Caicos, stays basically east of the Bahamas, some impact possibly, but moving it very close to Bermuda. In fact, here is a look at the European model. There is Bermuda. You can see it's looking like a strong hurricane. This is Thursday, and then it's shooting off to the northeast. So our forecast, you know what? We've got a pretty decent week ahead. Hate to tell you it's going to be hot. You're going, wait, it'll fall on Thursday? Yes, it is, but our temperatures are going up because we've got this big dome of high pressure that's going to be dominating our weather. So the heat index about 100 to 105 this week. Some of you not used to the heat. That means take breaks from the heat, hydrate, check that back seat. Be careful, pay attention to how you're feeling if you're working outside. Rain chances are low this week. Sure, an isolated shower possible tomorrow, but I'm really not seeing much. So that means water the garden. That's what I was doing this morning. Fall officially arrives on Thursday. You can look at the forecast now, possibly Thursday. We could tie a record high temperature. And Wednesday on the North Shore, I really see those mid-90s. We could have a couple of places Wednesday and Thursday getting up to 96, 97, and it's all because of this upper high, which causes the air to be compressed. So think of this. Think of a bicycle tire, and you're filling up the bicycle tire. If you feel the tire, it's hot. Now, if you let the air out of the tire, the tire gets cool. So that's what happens in the atmosphere. It is being compressed, and that helps things heat up. Yes, we do have some dry air, but around the periphery of this high, it's possible that you could get an isolated shower. And we did have some rain around today. Nothing out there now. So let's go into the morning hours, and your low temperatures, low 70s to near 80. Kind of nice, maybe a little bit of patchy fog. This model showing, yes, an isolated shower possible. I'm not real bullish on it. Be aware of that. High temperatures in the low 90s, a few mid 90s. Now let's look at Tuesday. In the morning, some upper 60s on the North Shore. I like that. South Shore, low 70s to near 80 degrees. Then wait, look at what happens. Lunchtime, we're already hitting 90 degrees. Lots of sunshine, sunglass kind of day. And if you're going to be outside, I would not eat lunch outside. That's just me. I'm inside. And then look at our highs. We're climbing into the low to the mid 90s. Rain is not likely. So our high temperatures today, yes, there were a few upper 80s, but it was mostly 90 to 94. 94 at Bogalusa over in Baton Rouge, 91 at Grand Isle, 91 over in Hammond. And temperatures now upper 70s to the low 80s. It's a nice night, but it would have been a lot better had the Saints won. So there you can see that onshore flow with warm, moist air moving in. So the high today was 90, the average is 88, the record 97. And this week, we're going to be close to record high temperatures, especially as you go into Wednesday, Thursday. There's your forecast. I've got us in the low to the mid 90s, but North Shore, you're going to be mid 90s Wednesday and Thursday. Believe it or not, a weak cold front is getting close, and it's a little uncertain as to whether we'll get cooler, drier air in, but Saturday, you may get lucky. I'm knocking on Formica.